All right, welcome back to another episode of Details and Dents, and today we're going to be showcasing our brand new mobile dent repair unit. As you can see, I'm standing under another canopy. This one was also designed from Steve from South Carolina Premier Signs. He did a phenomenal job. This canopy is also attached to the front fender of the vehicle with a custom bracket, and then we also stake it in the ground to make sure during high wind environments, we're not gonna lose the tent and damage any vehicles. Having this canopy, it allows our employees to have a more controlled environment, which is gonna push out better work and better projects. So next, let's go ahead and pull out our cart. That way I can show you the tools we're on it and how easy it is to get started and on a project. Within 30 seconds, I was able to have my ramp down, tools out, light ready. I'm kind of ready to go to work right now. As you can see on my cart, I have pretty much all my medium to short length tools. In the van, I'll show you later, I have all my medium to extra long tools. We use a limited light, a big plethora of tools between Dean King, Dentcraft, B&D, Anson, Ultra, and so forth. Pretty much everything that we have in the shop, we've been able to mirror. I have the same exact TDN cart inside, toolbox, whatever. So whether I get in the dent van or one of my employees, it's way more efficient because we know where all the tools are because we mirrored it based on what we have in our shop. Now that you've seen our cart, what we're gonna do next is open some of the doors and check out some of the custom compartments and toolboxes we had installed to make this van just that much more efficient. As you can see, this side of the van is gonna be used more than the other as our canopy is installed for this side. So this is where the majority of our accessories and tools are. In our Husky toolbox, we have all of our tap downs, our knockdowns, our clip tools, panel tools, interior tools, anything that we need to do a job, as well as a couple window wedges. And as we work our way down, we have a few of our blending hammers, our old school Craftsman hammer, and these new paddles Dean King are putting out with the leather on one side. That way it tones down some of the vibration in your hands. And as we come down, we have our our thermometer. That way we can check the panel while we're glue pulling and applying some heat, especially to those aluminum panels. We have the B&D prop and lock, hail levers, as well as a hole straightener. Now some guys are thinking, oh, hole straightener, yes, we do drill depending on the vehicle and the customer, but we lay it out and let the customer make that decision because there are some things that just cannot be repaired by PDR unless you drill a hole. It has to be kicked to a body shop, and some people just don't want that option. As we go down, propane, we have a few more interior tools. That way help us get in the car, make it nice and clean if we have to pull any panels. We have the B&D with Dean King, the new panel pliers. Some extra tape if we ever want to protect a door edge. The other day I removed the gas door and went ahead and lined it with cardboard and tape. That way when we weren't prying, we didn't damage the vehicle at all. And as we get down to the bottom is our tools. We have a miscellaneous toolbox down here, a squeegee, we have a prop, and just some panel pliers, anything we need to create some leverage, as well as some mats to protect our knees. Now this is where it gets pretty cool. We had this custom box designed and built by a furniture maker in town, and it's awesome. The company's Maker's Mark, and you go down, it's a 4-foot cabinet. We have everything between our doodah, our new flat bar from B&D. You have the dent dowel. We pull out the doodah, and then you can check out the new flat bar. This just came out by B&D. Absolutely love this tool from going down doors and fenders. You can also see our Kiko K-bar and K-beam. That's gonna help us with some of the bigger collision damage, as well as speed us up huge at the dealership. I can't tell you how much we glue at a dealership to help pull some of the bigger damage and then knock down and try to blend it together. Next, we're gonna go into our small compartment, and each time we put these in, we have these little locks, that way it prevents them from rolling in and out. This is our detailing compartment. A lot of dent guys are still using, rotaries and a drill to do their job. If you're not using a DA, you're not gonna get a proper finish on any car. We use Meguiar's 110, 210 compound, as well as Sonax Perfect Finish. That's pretty much giving us a wide range of what we can do when it comes to correcting the panel, polishing it, or doing a quick one step to just make it look a little bit better. We use the Rupes 3-inch buffer. This thing is a workhorse. We have the same exact buffers inside, compounds and pads. That way, if I need to send my detailer out, I can sneak him out in the dent van and he can still take care of a few small jobs for us. Now let's go to the back of the van and check out some of our longer tools and some of our bigger accessories. The first thing that you see when you get back here is this monster inverter, battery, and battery charger. I am strictly Makita across the board. All of our tools have the same battery, and it's not because I just love Makita that much, it's because it's one of the first tools I bought. They work really well, and they work with my limited light. So I figured if I can just get one battery to do them all, it was gonna make us that much a little bit quicker and efficient. And it has. As you can see, our inverter that we have in the back is the same exact inverter that we have in our detail vans. The reason we went with this 5,000 watt inverter in our dent van is because if our detailing van inverter ever went bad, we could rob this one out of our dent van, put it in our detailing van, and that van could still run. Now, we technically don't need an inverter in this van. The only time we're really using it is when we're buffing, or when during the winter we're using an infrared heat lamp to warm up the panel as well as keep us a little warm. But 90% of the jobs I don't need this, but when I need it, I absolutely love it. We have it plugged up to a huge battery, and we also have it plumbed up to our alternator for a battery charger, and we also have a in-house battery charger for at night. We pull it inside, that way we keep it all the way to 100%. And we'll show you that too when we get to the other side. All right, next you can see our giant coffin. Make Us Right Furniture, custom furniture maker, made this for us. This is where our canopy slides in, and it does freaking fantastic. You also see we have our Get a Grip umbrella for some of those smaller jobs. And the coolest thing about this build is this awesome slide out. Look how long that is. So Make Us Right Furniture Maker did this for us. I drew it, he kind of altered it and designed it. And when he was finishing up this project, he told me how much weight this hold. I believe it's like 500 or 600 pounds. And I was like, there's no way. He stood up, got in the back of it, and this thing did not move. It is solid like a rock, and I'm so glad for this build. It makes everything we do just that much quicker and efficient. As you can see, we have all of our long tools in this pullout, and you check out these. These are awesome. These are the new Dean King tools they just came out with. These are their high level tools, all stainless steel. They were designed by myself, James Ramirez, and a handful of other technicians in the industry. These things are awesome. B&D built these tools. They have the hub interchangeable with the tactical handle as well as the B&D handle, and we love them. Make us quick, make us fast. My employees absolutely love them ever since they came in. Y'all need to check them out. Now, let's put this back and let's go to the other side and let's check out some of the charging systems that make this van stay alive. First thing you see when you look at this is all the clean wiring. This is our DC to DC battery charger that runs off the alternator. We have a switch inside, that way we can turn it on and off when we like. That way it's not running when we don't, and it's not gonna kill the batteries from the van while we're just sitting there parked at night. We also see our battery bank charger. This is what we do at night. We pull the cord out, plug it up to the building while it's inside. That way we get a full charge. That way we may not even have to use this throughout the day. Also, you can see custom supports for our glue box. This is not gonna go anywhere. We also have a strap that goes over it, and when I need to pull any glue out, pull my box. And you can see I'm ready to go to work. We keep an extra hammer and knockdown on this because there's a lot of jobs that we know we're going to just from the photos that they send us that we're never actually gonna push on it. So I can literally just grab this, hop in another car and go. We use our Unlimited glue guns with the Makita batteries, Kiko puller, and check out this new slide hammer. This is a new slide hammer, Pull Master from B&D. We sell them at Dean King. This is awesome because all I have to do is unscrew this weight. Boom, now I have a lighter hammer. I could stack 3, 4, 5 on there. This thing is awesome for minor damage on a rail to some of the bigger kicks that we have in the quarter panels as well as the fenders. Now, let's talk about the wrap and the design. I actually had a little bit of trouble getting the layout of this and everything to go well. Most dent guys like me, when I take photos, we take them straight up and down. And when we designed this, we sent them to Steve, and he was like, I need photos that are, I guess, what we call landscape. In my past 10 years of pushing PDR, I maybe had 2 or 3, and they were not quality photos. So this Mercedes came in. This was a pretty good fender repair. We have the before and after, as well as just a few letters on the side, and it has done phenomenal. As we drive down the road, I have customers that are taking photos and then immediately texting me, calling me, do you push dents? Absolutely. And it's able to grow our customer base. Now on the other side, I have some more before and afters, so let's go over and check those out. So I told you earlier, I did not have that many before and afters because I normally take my photos with my cell phone straight up and down, and now we've gotten better using our new Sony camera and making sure we're doing landscape mode on all of our cameras. So I reached out to a few PDR techs, and Mike Toledo over in California sent us this one. It's a repair damage that he did on the bottom of the door, and I'm so thankful for that, or I've literally been waiting for damage to come in and me take more photos. But that's pretty much our van. On the back, you can see we have all of our Instagram, Facebook, Google, and YouTube blocks. I've actually had more people go visit my Instagram site now and my YouTube site because they've seen this and they know that we're posting, as well as we have our QR code for the back for people to come up and take a photo, get all my contact information. One of the biggest things that I've seen with this van, when I open this canopy, people want to come up while I'm working. Do you have a business card? Do you have that? I'll say, hey, look at the back of the card, take your photo of the QR code, you have all my info, call me, text me, we'll take care of you. It saves me a lot of time and effort instead of having to take all these breaks and communicating with all these customers. Hopefully, y'all really enjoyed this video and check us back for the next one. Have a great day. Boop.